Nice to meet you. I grew up in the north of Israel, in the periphery, to parents who immigrated from Ethiopia. This is a little bit of background. So, from a very young age, I was always drawn to numbers, and I was a part of selective excellence program that combined academic achievement in math and science with social leadership. And this path eventually led me to serve in the intelligence force in the army. There, surrounded by data, I realized that this is going to be my career, and I'm going to build my career around numbers and analytics. So after my service, I spent some time abroad working with American clients, and shortly after returning to Israel, I began my studies in Tel Aviv University. Today, I'm a first year student in a dual major in statistics, data science, and economics. So I chose this path because it connects between what I'm naturally good at and math and analytics with what I'm actually interested in, which is the economy, and it lets me turn those strengths into something real in the world. Understanding how economics actually work and how data can shape decision that affects people's life. Um, so I'm gonna be honest with you. Starting this degree wasn't smooth. Right around when I started my degree, I was called into intensive reserve duty. I was also called before, but again when I started. So I found myself serving 4 to 5 days a week while trying to be a full-time student. So basically, you barely get enough time because you come back tired, you try to complete, and the rhythm is so high. So you always like just trying to you run around the nose of yourself. So when the finals got closer, the war escalated, and at the same time, due to a family situation, I had to move back to the north to live with my mom right on the conflict line. So then I found myself trying to study for university exams while running to the bomb shelter multiple times, day and night. And academically, I missed almost the entire semester. So I had a lot to complete before the exams, and everything is like during the war, running to the shelter. So it's just crazy. Now, the hardest part for me, it was in computer science because this was like a completely new way of thinking, something that I don't know, and I just didn't get it. Like, I felt lost about it. And this is when the Student Success Center stepped in for me. And actually, I didn't even ask for help. They reached out for me when I first applied for university. I just noted my Ethiopian heritage and that I come from the periphery, like in the north of Israel. So they proactively contacted me. They provided me a scholarship. Now, at that time, I didn't really realize how important this support gonna be. But today, I can tell you that without their financial help, honestly, I wouldn't be able to study in Tel Aviv because the cost of living here, in addition to the you need to pay to the university and everything, it's extremely high in Tel Aviv, and my family they can't support me on that level. So for me, it's huge help. And then it became more than money because when I was struggling with computer science, like I told you, they provided me a private tutor who sat with me and he helped me like to rebuild literally everything from scratch, from A to Z, the whole course. And eventually I got an excellence grade in this course specifically. So so this is crazy because from not knowing nothing, now I got the highest grade I could get. So it's amazing. Um, so this is about this. Now, looking forward, in 5 years from now, I see myself finishing my master's degree, I hope so, in statistics with a focus on AI. And more importantly, I see myself building something of my own. My dream was always to have my own like baby. So my vision is to develop AI-based systems that simulate human behavior within the economy to test policies before they implemented in the real world. So the goal is to help decision makers make smarter, data driven choices and reduce mistakes that cost time, money, and drive the Israeli economy forward. It's about connecting theory and reality and using data to create real impact. So I want to say thank you very much for your time and for backing the Student Success Center. Your support gives people like me the opportunity to actually build something meaningful, and I truly appreciate it. So thank you very much. And that's it.